Good morning, guys. My name is Oscar. I am a full-time funded trader, and this is a day in the life. Come on. Hello guys, my name is Oscar Chiwalala. I'm from Moshi, Kilimanjaro. I'm 27 years old, and I would like to share a brief story about myself, the journey being a Falcon member. I started trading in general back in 2018. It's when I was just jumping from strategy to strategy, but until a friend of mine introduced me to the Falcon contents, which I was quite so eager learning more deep about it. So after reaching out, they gave me the necessary details, but imagine what? So sadly, I was not able to afford the subscription fee. But that did not stop me from striving toward the success that I need in my life. So what I did is that I asked them if they have any free content, which they had. So despite having their premium services, they are always giving the content which are available for free. So I utilized the content, I utilized the opportunity, the resources and everything. And God upon me, 2021 is when I got an opportunity to join Falcon FX. It was back on May 28th, and after joining, everything just changed. But here to our new dashboard, as you can see, this is our new website. By the way, we have the dashboard section, we have the curriculum. So these are the new contents that which are laid out. As you can see, we have the introduction, which is the blueprint. And this, within the blueprint, it gives you the clarity as a student on what you should be looking throughout the content and what you should be focusing on. The bonuses content, we have different resources. Here we have the section which is the Sunday market breakdown, midweek and trade recap. In today's focus is the midweek within itself. We have the funding program, guys. We have the resources, different resources. By the way, as you have seen me in the morning, I was in the live, which is the traders live section, and this is part of us. So there are normally content uploaded, so we have just to bear with that and focus on that as well. So that's it guys, and if you like to have more details about it, just feel free to reach out to me and I'll give you more details about it. So I delved into the content and I had the clarity in it, and I started applying. So we have the pathway on how to become a full successful trader. So I went through it. Now the Falcon mechanics has become even more a game changer. And speaking honestly to myself, if I was in the position that attaining this Falcon mechanics back then, my learning curve and everything, becoming a full-time and funded trader could come even more easier. Because with the mechanics, you have to understand this. The design of the content, the curriculum within itself, the content within itself, they have been simplified even more. So for anyone who is new, they can have that deeper understanding of the content and what truly Falcon takes. I could not come into this position if it could not be the Falcon content and being a Falcon student. Because when you speak about Falcon, you speak about psychology, technical, clarity in life, and confidence. That's it, all day long, that's it. And that is what Falcon has brought me until this point in time. So the first thing that I normally do in the morning is just waking up, then making my bed, and just making my bed, this allows me to program my mind that I've finished now sleeping and now we are into something else. And that habit has helped me massively to stay focused on doing my activities.
Na heri aliyesadiki, kwa maana yatatimizwa aliyoambiwa na Bwana. Neno la Bwana. Tunayaona sasa hayo makuu ya Mungu. Mungu anaendelea kututendea.
So guys, after coming back from the church, so what we'll be covering now is just moving into the forecasting section. So I normally watch around 2 to 4 pairs in a day. So I would like to walk or talk you through that, and you'll have some insights on to how I look on the position, on how I execute the position if any position happens for a reason, and I'll be sharing that with you all step of the way. So let's have a look on that. So guys, as I told you, I have CAD CHF, that is the main watch for me today, and let's have a look a little bit from the higher time frame working down to the lower time frame. So if we start from the daily time frame, we can see that we are in this area value, which is our double top formation. We just formed that expanding pattern with a running channel within it, and we saw that we had that impulsive movement to the downside, and now we are looking for the price to just target these lows, which will be filling this week as well. Now moving into the H4 time frame, if we have a deep look into it, we can see that from the weekly time frame, it has already painted the picture for us. Daily time frame is looking even more perfect. So naturally price will just gravitate toward the area, filling that section, then pushing to the downside, and I'll be waiting for that continuation flag. So this is what I'll be waiting. If I see this all day long, I'll be looking for the insurance entry over here to capitalize, to fill this week, to move this, and targeting to these areas. So just even to put it even more better, we can start locking in some profit around this second inflection point. We are running around 3%, and around to these areas we are targeting almost 5%. So that's it guys. So guys, we are currently in the traders live session, and this is one of my goals that I'm having on Thursday. So it's part of me and part of my routine that I normally consider it into my trading as a career. So being a funded trader, it doesn't mean that I have just to trade on my own. So I saw the importance of having these sessions because they give me that extra boost and clarity on the position that I have took, or on the position that I'm looking to take. So the support that I get from Mark, the support that I get from Abdu and Ibi is just quite so phenomenal, and that's why I normally attend these lives. So what we normally get from these lives is that we got those extra reviews, that the live reviews, just getting that extra support, like the thought process just behind the position, the trades itself, and the management and all those stuffs. So for me, it has helped me a lot as a trader, especially being a full-time trader and who has been funded to keep my account, because I'm gaining the experience, I'm gaining the clarity from the mentors and the coaches themselves. So guys, let's have a look and see what it's included. So welcome.
The trade's obviously there. The only reason it's not added risk is you observe their mark. If you go on the hourly,
it's actually been really nice. Like there's pros and cons to everything. If you take a phase line break, what comes with the territory? You can be tagged in, tagged out. But where would you do it? You would do it where there's an intentional 3 touch, and you would do it if it's retesting the back end of this. You would do it if you was intersecting with a hook point. Like you're doing it because it is 3 touches, and then of course it gives you the hover just outside of it.
That's a beautiful, even out it as scaling all day.
So we just finished our live traders section, and now I'll be moving into my afternoon routines, and I would love to share that with you. So bear with me and come on, let's go guys. So guys, we are done now with our reading session, and we have already covered a lot on the morning routine, and this is a place that I normally come to read and just have some drink, and that's it guys. See guys, you will experience so many difficult times, but the key things, you should always be looking into solution. I have a simple formula for you that can help you. Find one community, find one mentor who has the experience necessary needed for you to succeed and who has gone through things that you want to, or someone who aspires you to become the person who you want. So there are a lot of people out there in social media, but they are not in the position to. What they are just trying to do, they are just doing branding. So you should be able to differentiate between these two things, branding and reality. Experience and branding, they are quite two different things. So on my side, I had to go through my community, which is my family as well, the Falcon community. So it has helped me a lot in having that clarity when I went through difficult times. They had my back. They always gave me the way forward on how to sort out things and how to deliver things to just overcome situation, because one thing that you may be facing as a challenge right now may be a solution to another person who has already gone through that. So if you ask for a word of advice, they will give you that wisdom and you'll achieve as a trader. So traders, have always focus and stay tuned. The future and vision looks bright for those who are committed. Elsie, how are we?
Oscar, how are we?
I'm doing great. How are things out there?
It's been phenomenal. It's quite a very busy December for my end, but I think it's also a good thing, right? Building the momentum towards 2024, which we know will be a great year.
Yes.
Moving forward. So how about you? How's things going? I know that you shared huge milestone couple of days ago, right, to the community, and we are super proud of you. How are you feeling after that?
Yeah, I'm doing quite good indeed, and honestly I'm really grateful for everything that has come in my life. God's blessing have been quite phenomenal, but most importantly my lovely community, Mark himself, the team as well, just taking this time as well to say thank you so much. I'm giving my gratitude, because during the time that I could make it or break it, the breaking moment, you were there just to show me the love, the way forward. Like Oscar, you need now to focus on the content. You need to build on the momentum, like even if you not be applying it like you were in before, but build the momentum like on consistent basis, and that helped me so much.
And it's almost like, you know what, it's holidays, but I still building that momentum towards 2024, which we know will be one of our biggest years, if not the biggest one, right? And especially now that you are, of course, we both have this funded capital now, and it's about scaling up towards next year. And I'm looking forward to seeing you next year in person, my friend.
That's the goal. That's the goal. You know it. You know it. I cannot wait for those moments, and I'm taking this time again to say again and again, thank you so much for being there.
Yeah, let's catch up, Oscar, once you're done with this, and then we can share our goals for 2024, right? And then our plans for Q1, specifically the master plan for Q1. So
love it.
Looking forward to that.
Looking forward to it. Love it. Bye bye. See you.
Bye bye.
Have a great one. Thank you. So traders, I want to touch very quickly on something that is quite so important behind the Rewired program. See, as a trader, I went through a lot of errors. I had this experience when I got funded at first, especially with my first payout. I did not have the self-belief if I could make it on the second time. But imagine what? I decided to go back to the Rewired program, especially on Module 5, which speaks on the self-image correction. So I had to do the exercise, and that helped me massively to keep my account, and now I'm still funded trader. I'm still making money out of it, and I have that clarity on what I should be considering. So always I consider Rewired program as a tool to correct myself, especially with my psychological errors. And I highly recommend anyone that is listening to this video to take advantage of this program. You have to embrace the processes and the routine, which the Rewired program has touched on that, especially the Beyond Reward. We have a special section going full time. Mark has analyzed it in details on what you should be considering, on what you should follow as a trader, so that you can become full-time trader who knows exactly what they are going to do once they get funded. So with my evening part, I normally just go to shop some few things for my family. Then I normally hand out to them to prepare the food for us just to eat together, having some fun. And also after finishing eating, we normally have some prayers, evening prayers, and share some Bible sessions where we discuss different things just to make our spiritual life even more better and making ourselves compatible, or bringing that energy to each other. I normally just write my daily goals for the day ahead, just preparing and planning beforehand, because that is, if you finish well your day, you can start it again with great momentum. And after finishing that, normally I go to take shower, then going back to rest. So that's it. Those are my routine, guys, and thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you on the next one. Have a great one. Bye bye.